what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the Sideshow Collectibles Star Wars 1/6 scale C-3PO figure. So as you can see, this is a box that actually contains it, and this is actually my first Sideshow Collectibles figure, because there is kind of like a difference between like Hot Toys, like in Sideshows, but Hot Toys is actually affiliated with them. They're actually with them. They actually have their figures on Sideshow Collectibles website, whatever. And it is Sideshow Collectibles, I think. That is like over everything, but this is actually specifically be from them, And of course, C-3PO has some like the Star Wars like films, like I had a complete saga right here, the first 6 films, But of course, he actually debuted like in this film right here, which is Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope, which I have on DVD, See, I'm going to get into this right now. Oh yeah, and I did get to see the special edition. I actually seen all the Star Wars films like in the theaters, but I did get to see like the actual special edition of Star Wars, like A New Hope, like back in 1997 when it was actually celebrating like the 20th anniversary of Star Wars. I went and saw the special edition. I saw it like a bunch of times. So I think it was like 5 times, I think, or something like that. But yeah, I'm going to get into this right now. So as you can see, this is the actual box that contains the C-3PO figure. I must admit, I think this is awesome, and like I said, this is like my first true Sideshow Collectibles figure, because the other ones I have so far are Hot Toys, But I like the image on the box of C-3PO. I think that's cool, so I do like this box art. And it says C-3PO 6 scale, as you can see. Of course, it has like Disney on the sides, a lot of people ain't too happy about Disney having Star Wars. And as you can see, it has like another image of C-3PO on the back with the Tatooine twin sons. It says Sideshow. So I guess what you do is just you just slide on off like this, and there's like the actual other image that they usually have in these, the awesome image of C-3PO. And it does say a 6 scale figure. Then you take that out. And there he is actually on the inside, just showing you how he looks on the inside. So I guess what you do then is just you take him out, and then I notice he doesn't really have too much, but as you can see, this right here is also like his base too as well. This has like the stand, and it also has like his accessories too as well, that comes with it. So I guess what I do first is actually put the stand together, then I'll take like 3PO out of and put him on it. Alright. As you can see, this is the actual stand right here. It has like a Star Wars, like the Star Wars logo on the back of it. And of course, these are like the necks that you actually have to put like in the stand too. So I guess I have to take these out because it still has like this plastic on it. You can slide it out. And these right have like these like adjustable necks, and I think these are awesome. For like the other ones, Oh, I see. It actually comes all the way out too. Okay, I didn't even know that. But I guess what you do then is just like stick it in here. And I noticed it went in pretty good too. It just went in. It didn't have no trouble with it. Okay. I know usually with like the Hot Toys figures, I usually have to like blow on it like that, on the stand to actually get it to actually go in. It'd be kind of like tight, But I noticed this one went in right away. Okay, that's pretty cool. Another thing I want to touch on too is they actually give you like instructions as usual with how to put C-3PO together, I know he really doesn't have much, I know he has like a light up feature, but the batteries and so on, even like the restraining bolts, so I touch on all of that. Alright. But yeah, just giving a shot. They do always give us these instructions, which I think is awesome. Like Sideshow, they always give us like these instructions. There's the Star Wars C-3PO figure from Sideshow Collectibles, and again, this is 1/6 scale. I do have him on the stand right now, so I'm gonna actually measure him. And 3PO is like on the stand, he's like just under 12 inches, like he might be slightly over like 12 inches. So I guess what I do is just talk about like his articulation first. But I'm going to talk about the likeness too as well. So as you can see, this is the actual figure. Now I must admit, this really does look like C-3PO, you know, played by Anthony Daniels. I think they did a good job on this, you know. Now I'm actually getting a real good look at him too, like up close. I think they did very good on this, you know. And this is Sideshow too, not really Hot Toys, you know. I like how you can even study, I think the oil coming down on the side of his face right there. I think that's kind of cool. You can see like his eyes, which aren't lit up too at the moment, you know. But he does have eyes. Even the mouth, you know. Even like these, right, these wires, I think those look pretty cool. Now these are actually like sculpted and painted in. Now I did hear they have like a 3PO figure from some company, I think. And they're actually like real wires. I heard about that one, you know. I think it's like a foreign brand, but still with Sideshow Collectibles, I believe. Even here you can see like oils, like slicks and stuff on them and stuff. I think that's cool. And this year, I must admit, I do be forgetting that he did have like a silver foot, and he has always had this foot ever since like Star Wars: A New Hope, you know, Episode 4. I do be forgetting that, you know. But I know 3PO's arms. I know I kind of heard about this one too as well, you know. Like his arms, they can be raised up like that, so you can't like raise them like he's saying, hey, you know, R2. Even like the other one, you know. And I know this version that I have, this isn't actually like the exclusive version. It was like actually like an exclusive version of this figure, which came for like a battle damaged arm for C-3PO, you know. I guess I was be doing like the event with the conflict with like the Sand people, like the Tusken Raiders. God, that's when he got damaged. But you also gonna now to actually do his leg, it looks like you actually have to twist it out or something like that, you know. Then you can like turn it. But I know he doesn't really make those kind of movements, you know. But you can see right here, the stain right here, you actually have to like twist it out, looks like it, to actually be able to get it to do that, you know. I can kind of lift his leg up. I'm kind of like nervous about barring it, you know. But yeah, the silver foot, it does bend pretty good. It has like a bend in it, you know. And even the other one has like a bend in it too as well. Now 3PO, he doesn't really have an ab crunch, but you can like kind of bend him, you know. Not too much, you know. And of course the head is like on a very nice, like I don't know if it's a ball joint, but you can like rotate it all kind of different ways, you know. So I think that's pretty cool. You can look up and he can look down, you know. And even like the hands can rotate too as well. Even his fingers, now this is another thing I think is pretty cool about this. 3PO fingers each have like articulation, so you can't actually bend like one finger and bend them out. So I think that's cool that each finger has like an articulation in it, as you can see. So I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, she can, each finger is independent, you know, it can like bend, so I think that's kind of awesome. But it is something here like with his legs, I'm just trying to be careful, you know. And he does stand pretty well too, as you can see, you know, he doesn't really need like to stand, you know. Now what I want to do is talk about the accessories that are coming for C-3PO. He has like these two restraining bolts, which you can see right here. And they're like magnetized, they're like very small, because you can see right there, they're actually like sticking together. What you would do with these, and they give you like two of them too, so I'm just going to use one. You take 3PO, and you can put it like on his chest, I believe, somewhere up here. I heard that it doesn't stick anywhere. Yeah, you actually have to take 3PO. And you see right here on this chest right here, that's where you will actually have to stick this magnet right there, where that like oil grease is right there. You actually have to stick the magnet right there and it locks in. It looks like you can't really put it like anywhere else, you know. It has to be like right there on him. You can't put it anywhere else on his body. It's like on it magnetized like right there. I think that's kind of cool, you know. But I'd be kind of scared that I might lose that, you know. So I probably won't really have it on him too much, you know. Next accessory that comes with the C-3PO figure is the Death Star communicator right here, which he was using when they was on the Death Star when they was trying to rescue Princess Leia, you know, Han, Luke, and Chewie. Then, you know, Obi-Wan was trying to sabotage the Death Star too as well. Now, of course, you can take 3PO's communicator and put it in his hand. So what you have to actually do, which I think is pretty cool, you actually have to bend like his fingers up where you can cup it. So I'm not sure how far they will go. But I guess, you know, just put it in there. So I'm going to see if I can do it. As you can see, I did get it in 3PO's hand right there, as you can see. Last feature I want to talk about on the Sideshow Collectibles C-3PO figure is his actual light up feature, you know, which is I think pretty awesome from what I've seen. So what you have to actually do is it's actually like in his head, and supposedly you have to take his head off to actually get to it. So I'm gonna see if I can do it. Kind of scared to bother it. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that these right here, these actually do like come off too as well, like these piston things. You can kind of detach them, as you can see right there. Like some of them do that. They say that does do that, you know, but you have to like hook it back in. So I guess he was really like that in the movie too, you know. I didn't really notice it. But yeah, as you can see, 3PO's head does come off pretty easily, as you can see. So that's actually it. And what you would do is if you look closer right here, you can see like the batteries in it. So all you have to do is pull out the this little tape thing right here. They use the beads in them, you know, like in LED lights. And now 3PO's eyes, I think, were cut on. Actually, they're already on too, as you can see. I think that's awesome. So what I do now is actually just take it and put it back on. It goes on easy and come off pretty easy too. So let me see. Get it real dark. So as you can see, there's 3PO's now you actually have to press this button back here. There's like a button back here right down his head that you actually have to press for it to come on. And you don't have to press it that hard either, you know. It can just be like gently, you know. You can even cut it off. Or you can cut it on, like cut it off, you know, or cut it on. Yeah, that's awesome. And it is gentle too, you don't have to be too hard with it. And I think you can even do it up here. I'm noticing them doing it in the up here too as well, but I don't think so. But it was really like the button that's back here. You just press that on, or you can press it off, you can cut it off. So I guess you can just leave 3PO on too, you know, but I guess that would burn the batteries out. But there's no question I probably have them displayed like that at times too, you know. With the eyes and the lights on. Shit, that's awesome. That's pretty cool. Okay, there's a Sideshow Collectibles 1/6 scale Star Wars C-3PO figure. I would definitely recommend picking this figure up, you know. Because right now it's still available on like Sideshow Collectibles. Because that's why actually I picked this up as a Sideshow Collectibles, you know. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this. And again, this is like from Sideshow too. This isn't like the Hot Toys, you know. I don't think Hot Toys has ever made a version of C-3PO yet, you know. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this. It's awesome, like the likeness and the detail to like a C-3PO, or you can say Anthony Daniels. And C-3PO is awesome, you know. I even like the light up head feature on his head. It's not too like it's very sensitive. You can like barely touch it, you know, and it come on. It stays on too, apparently, you know. I actually have to cut that off to actually turn them off, you know. You can just leave them on, and it's not complicated actually getting those to light up, you know. So like with some of the other like figures like the Hot Toys with the lightsabers, how you have to actually take your arm off and all that. It's not as like complicated, you know, as that, you know. I think that's kind of cool that they kept it simple like that, where it's only like on his head, you know. And of course, you know, it's C-3PO is like from the actual Star Wars like film series, you know, because this is the first 6 films I have like on Blu-ray. And of course, I saw all those like in the theaters, you know. And of course, C-3PO actually debuted in Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope, which I still have right here on the DVD. Like I said before, I actually saw this in the theater when they were celebrating like the 20th anniversary of Star Wars with the special edition trilogy. That's when I got to see this in the theater, like the special edition version. I think I saw it like about 5 times, I think, or 6 times, a lot of times, you know. But yeah, I definitely recommend picking this up. You know, this is awesome. This is probably easily one of my favorite figures from like Sideshow Collectibles, as far as like Hot Toys or Sideshow figures go, you know. So I definitely recommend, you know. So this is the Sideshow Collectibles Star Wars 1/6 scale C-3PO figure. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well. I am C-3PO, Human Cyborg Relations. Oh dear. I am fluent in over 6 million forms of communications.